What's up, guys? It's Ty with H24 Outdoors, and today I have got a video where I'm going to be breaking down some fishing baits that are going to help you succeed in the month of July. It is really hot now, and yesterday was July 4th, and at nighttime it was hot and we were sweating. It's humid, it's miserable, but if you are willing to go out in these conditions, you are going to have some success once you find fish. They're going to be schooled up pretty heavily. They're going to be on brush piles. And once you find them, it's going to be a great day, but it's also going to be a hot day. Stay hydrated when you fish in July. I will say that. But without further ado, let's get into it. I've got about 5 or 6 baits I'm just going to show you guys. And this is just going to kind of be a very broad thing that you can take to your own water and tweak it, and it's all very it's got a lot of variables to it, but without further ado, let's get into these baits. All right, guys. So the first bait I got on here is the Savage Gear DC frog. This is a popping frog, and the thing I love about these popping frogs is just the versatility of them. I hardly ever throw a walking frog. If I'm gonna throw a frog, it's just gonna be a popping frog because you can also walk it, and you're just disturbing the surface. It can cause a reaction strike a lot quicker than that walking frog. I know we've got a tournament, NSK Central has a tournament where we're going to be on the river here in a few weeks, and I'm definitely going to be throwing this exact one right here. Solid staple for the month of July. Next up, this is the Hybrid Hunter by Strike King, and notice it's got that bill right there. And basically what that odd-shaped bill does is once you get down to the desired depth, it's just going to stay there. So no matter how fast you're burning it, it's not going to dig it anymore. Once you get to that depth it's made to go to, it's just going to stay on the surface, or stay on track to whatever it is. And this can allow you to fish this bait over grass. I know at Lake Dardanelle, there's some grass in Lake Dardanelle that's kind of below the surface. And so this is just great for skimming above that grass. It's almost as if it's like a search bait kind of thing. But this Hybrid Hunter, I like this year round, but especially in the summer, I'm going to keep that Hybrid Hunter on me. But yeah, it's just a great bait. That chartreuse color is hard to beat in the summertime. And next up on the list, we have got a Shaky Head. This is the Brazalo Shaky Head in the 5/16 ounce. And this is the Mag Fatty by Z-Man. And I would like to stress that this Shaky Head is big because this is going to be a Shaky Head that you throw out in brush piles and ledges to trigger big bass to bite. Because right now, summer fishing, they are going to be deep. Most of the fish are going to be deep. I'd say about 80% of the fish in the lake are going to be offshore. And this Shaky Head is a great way to target those fish in those brush piles and ledges. And that Z-Man, what it does is float, and it just has really good action. I've just had a lot of success with those Z-Man baits, so that's why I'm going to throw that. And this is also another bait that you can use kind of up shallow as well. You can get a smaller Shaky Head and throw like a trick worm, and I like to throw that shallow in the morning and just get those fish that are roaming up shallow. But once it gets hot, I'm going with that big Shaky Head, and I'm going to go out deep and find a ledge or some brush piles or something. Last on the list is just going to be a Texas rigged worm. This is the 6 Cents Ridge Worm in Junebug Red, and I'll take it out for you guys and show you. It's a very interesting worm. It's got just a straight tail on there, and the tail just flops really well, and it's a great bait to fish in those brush piles that I was mentioning before. Not Z-Man. 6 Cents also has some good worms. I can't remember. I think it's called the Busa, but it's their version of the curly tail worm, and that one's really good for offshore. But I really like this one. That straight tail just does a lot of flapping around, and you could also throw that on a Shaky Head, but this is going to be kind of like the curly tail worm to say, But yeah, that or the Busa. I believe I'm getting that right. If I'm not, I'll correct it in the video. And like I said, yeah, it's just a great worm just to throw around in brush piles. Rig it on a EWG hook and peg it, and it won't get hung up in those brush piles. And then those bass that are just really tight down in there are going to be coming out to get that. And this June bug color is just a perfect summer color. So yeah, that is the last bait I have for you guys. All right, guys, I just want to come on here and say thank you so much for watching. And I want to say, if you're out there fishing in July, please stay hydrated. Bring a frog tog. Stay cool. It's not worth dying over some fish. So please just stay hydrated. Take breaks whenever you can. Bring lots of water. But thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. We're trying to reach our subscriber goal of 500, and we will be doing a giveaway at 500. I think I'm like 90% sure we're going to do a giveaway. So please subscribe and stay tuned for that. As always, if you have video suggestions, drop those in the comments below. I'd love to just have some videos that you guys have requested because I just like to see what you guys are interested in. So thank you so much for watching. Peace, guys.